Hey everybody, today we're going to be looking at the Capital Contest event. This event is a server-wide event. Anybody can participate in it as long as they are in an alliance. How this event works is you try to capture the capital using the capital and the silos, which will attack the capital at certain intervals. And so we will start by going into the event tab and going to Capital Contest and going over the rules. So how this works is the very first capital contest, everybody in the server above level 20 will get to vote on the time of when it happens. Um, Once that happens, the person who wins the first capital will get to choose the time moving forward. So basically, whoever the winner of capital is always gets to choose the time. If for some reason you don't have a leader because of things like server versus server, the war will automatically default into Saturday at 2100. So how you win is there's a 4-stage event. And not all the stages will always happen. So once an alliance meets the criteria to win, it'll end the event and there will be no further stages. So stage 1 is 1 hour, stage 2 is 30 minutes, stage 3 is 30 minutes, and stage 4 is an instant end thing. Stage 1, to win, you have to hold it for 30 minutes. Stage 2, to win, you have to hold it for 15 minutes. Stage 3, you have to hold it for 5 minutes. Consecutively. It's not you can be in there for 2 minutes, get knocked off, and then hold it for 3 minutes, and you would win. That's with all the stages. Stage 4, how it works is once stage 3 ends, so once that 30 minutes is up, and if nobody held it for 5 minutes, then whoever is holding capital at that time wins. So basically, the longest that capital can go is approximately 2 hours, 4 minutes, and 59 seconds. Actually, it could go on longer depending on how things hold, but I don't see that being very likely. And why I say that is because if you look at this bottom little notice here, if a new stage starts while the contest timer is not finished, the countdown will continue, and only when a new alliance gains control of the capital, the rule of a new stage will apply. So what that means is if we're in stage 1 and at 55 minutes an alliance captures or takes over capital, a new alliance, they have 30 minutes to, if they hold it for 30 minutes, they'll still have won in stage 1. That doesn't mean after that first 5 minutes, so at that hour mark, it'd go into stage 2. It would not go into stage 2 unless they lose capital. So like if they held it for 25 minutes and they lost capital, really stage 2 would have began at 1 hour and 20 minutes. That holds true with all things, so this could, like I said, go on a lot longer than that 2 hours, 4 minutes thing, but that's kind of 2 hours is kind of about how long you could see this happening if you have very highly contested capital. So how this works is you would send reinforcements to capital. Let me back out. So you click on it, you would hit attack if it's not captured or if another alliance has it, and then you would hit reinforce. And then, or you would hit attack and then you'd go to it. If another alliance has it, you can scout it and then you would take it over. So say your alliance has it, you can just hit reinforce and you could send a march to the capital. All my other marches are out right now, so that's not really up. I can't really show you guys that. So you are able to see who is in capital, or the silos. This I should say this goes for capital and silos, and you can see how strong they are. And how the battles work is if somebody tries to attack us, how it would work is they would attack our strongest person first. So I'm just going to try to grab these first 5 people. Sorry. I'm going to try to grab the first 5 people. Okay, you can kind of see them faintly. So I have 23 billion power in this march. Grim has 12.6, Chakra 8.4, Dragon 5.04, and Sam 11.4. So if somebody were to attack us right now, they would fight me first, then Grim, then Sam, then Chakra, then Dragon. So they fight strongest to weakest. And they have one march or a rally to fight through our entire reinforcements of capital. So they would have to fight through all, if you can see up here, they would have to fight through all 24 of us from strongest to weakest to take over capital. If you have a strong enough person, one person could technically do that, but that's kind of relevant to how strong somebody is. I'm going to show you guys something quick. I'm going to sacrifice a march just to get some points. Oh, looks like somebody already kind of took it over. So you can see that somebody had just taken over our east building. Um, and what that means is he took it over. These silos actually will attack our center. So at certain intervals, they will launch and attack. So you can see actually there's a timer right now. I don't think it's gonna because we hold it, but at next launch, so in 42 seconds, it would launch missiles at the center, and it would attack us. But being that we are in control of it, it will stop that from happening. Um, with capital, once somebody captures it, the leader gets to choose 8 different positions, or they can choose. They don't have to. They can choose 8 different positions to give to people based on their choice. They can be predetermined things if you make agreements in your server, like, hey, you guys can have capital if you give us 3 of the positions. Kind of the diplomatic stuff can happen, or they can just choose whoever they choose because they're the leader. And what will happen is the conqueror our is the leader of the alliance that controls capital. So even though I'm not leader, if I was to hold capital the whole time, the capital by myself, our leader Genbu would still end up being the conqueror of the server. Um, so that's kind of how capital works. There's also some gifts that they're able to send out and some buffs, and they're able to write messages on the board, and they're able to change the name of the server to please whatever they decide. There is an individual rankings for it, and this is where a lot of confusion does happen. So in capital contest, if you go to rankings in this bottom left, you'll see there is a kill rankings. These kill rankings are the only way to get these rewards. So it does say kill points and it does say kill rank. There's a lot of confusion that you can just sit in capital and you'll get these rewards, or you can sit in silos and get these rewards. The only way to get these rewards is to kill in a battle on capital or silo. That means you can be defending or attacking, and that means that you have to wound or kill one of the opponent's troops. So those rewards are actually very, very nice rewards. So I highly encourage to figure out a way to get these rewards. Some things that I can suggest is if you're in a capital contest where there's not a lot of action going on, you can make a secondary account or have somebody drop tags. So drop their alliance tags, drop out of the alliance, leave the alliance, however you want to word it, and attack the silos. And once somebody gets points, they should pull out of the silo. And slowly but surely, you'll get these rank rewards. Up to 50 people can get these rewards. So these are kind of important rewards if you want to grow your server fast. So we have 50 level 3 components if you're in first place, and those kind of just teeter off as you go down. 30 gold, 5 shields, 5 8-hour speed ups, and a bunch of repairs. That kind of covers how you participate in the individual part. There's not much to go off of beyond that. Let's see if we can see. These are all just scouts. So yeah, you can scout any of the buildings. Once you've sent to any of these capital or silos, you can't get sent back. Or I shouldn't say you can't shield, not get sent back. I'm sorry, I was looking at my march that just lost to one of the other oppositions. And so you can't shield when you're in one of these. But once you're back, you will be able to click on that little shield thing here, and I'll kind of circle that for you. So it'll say War Fever, time remaining 1 minute 11 seconds. So after a minute 11 seconds, I could shield. Other than that, there's not a lot I can tell you about Capital. You guys got to decide as a server how you want to play Capital. You can do it the diplomatic way where everybody just kind of works together and you guys decide who's going to be the leader. Or you can do it the war way where you guys kind of fight it out to see who's leader. You guys can alternate leaders. You guys kind of got to work it out amongst your own server. But this is kind of the basis of how capital works, how you get points, and how you get rewards. So with that, I'm going to leave it to you guys. I hope you have a great day or night. Please remember to like and subscribe, and see ya.